Good morning, Laura. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great.
Good.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining me today.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. We'll give it about another minute or two, and then I'll go ahead and get started with my slides. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started since it's 10. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I appreciate you jumping on at 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning. I'm recording this so I can send it out to all the other ambassadors that are going to come on. Let's see, we've got one more that's joining us. Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'll introduce myself. My name's Sarah. I am the Marketing and Communications Manager for the Chesterfield Education Foundation. I also run the program departments, and so I work with scholarships, innovation grants, and our new ambassador program. So welcome everybody to the ambassador program. Yay. Oh, hey, Gina, how are you? So let's get started. Thank you again for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and share some slides. They're in the deck too, so you can. They were in the email, so if you need to pull them up later, you can. Let's see. All right. So we'll just kind of go over who we are, what we do, what we're hoping that the ambassador program is going to do for CEF and for your schools. So the Chesterfield Education Foundation, we exist to provide equitable educational opportunities and increase classroom innovation for Chesterfield County Public School students. Can everybody see the slides? All right. Our mission and values, CEF works to ensure that every child in Chesterfield has a bright future by investing in classrooms, schools, teachers, and students throughout the county. Our approach tailors each unique school in our large and diverse county by providing flexible support to our schools, remove barriers, and increase innovation, equity, and opportunities so that every student has resources to thrive. Part of our school ambassador program, thank you for being part of it. We're hoping that you love supporting CEF. You want to be a voice for your school. You love to share information, help others, celebrate with us throughout the year, and make a difference. A few more things about what we do. So we serve over the whole county, so we're 64,000 students. Some of our initiatives are scholarships, teacher innovation grants, emergency response, literacy and STEAM programs, and our book vending machines. We also help fund Mirror Me, the Career and Technical Educational Center, Early Childhood Learning, and the Chesterfield Recovery Academy. And we love engagement with student and teacher awards and recognition, Bravo Awards, our annual fundraiser, which is coming up in November, CCPF Hall of Fame Gala, and LD Rotazo. So why do we need ambassadors? We need ambassadors to be a voice for your schools, to share CEF opportunities with staff and families, to promote positive school culture, to be a connector in the school community, stay up to date on how CEF can support you, and to make a difference. What do you get as part of the ambassador program? We're going to have some t-shirts, pins, and some cool swag. a chance to win prizes for your school, opportunities to connect with other ambassadors, complimentary tickets to Bravo and Hall of Fame, free breakfast and lunches, be a part of a community, classroom funding support, and gifts cards and initiatives. All right. Does anybody have any questions about that so far? Everybody excited? Yay!
I'm excited to see you all, and I know there's the principals meeting is happening right outside our office, so I've seen some of our other ambassadors this morning who are here for that. So anyway, great to have you.
Yeah. So a couple of things that are coming up in the future. We are getting yard signs printed for every single school that are going to be put at the entrance of your school. So you know those are coming. It's just going to have our name, our tagline, Together We Fund the Future, and a QR code. So we'll look for those to come. We may need some help putting them at the schools if possible. There's all 70 schools are gonna get one at their entrance. So yay. So nothing heavy lift that we need, just possibly picking them up and putting them in front of the school. I'm gonna send out a Google form later on today to give you guys some opportunities to tell me some best times and days to have our meetings. I'm planning on meeting once a month if possible, but I'll send out emails throughout the month so you guys can stay updated. So I'll send that out. And then any feedback for any fun in-person events that we want to have, because we would love to get together every now and then and have some fun. What would you guys like to hear more from our meetings? Just any questions? Anybody want to learn more about anything while we're on the call today? About CEF or about what the ambassador program is? You guys are all ready to just to jump in there and be a part of it? I love it.
I see a hand up, Mr.
Yes.
Stenson.
Can I just jump in?
Yeah.
I guess I'd like to know what kind of input you'd like from us. Like what kind of stuff that maybe we're not already looking for that we should be specifically looking for our schools to bring as information to these meetings.
We're always interested in knowing how to better support our schools through either monetary donations or volunteering. Those are the two main ways that we contribute, either like at a school level, is money for the book machines or in-kind donations. Some of our schools, we've, done like school supplies and backpacks or resources for the after-school programs. Like sometimes instead of writing a check to the school CEF, we'll just order a bunch of stuff for people and have it delivered to you from Amazon. And that often is preferred by some because then you don't have to go through the whole process of like procurement. And I mean, we're still doing it all very transparently, but it's just easier and quicker for us sometimes on the foundation side. So information gathering is a big thing for us because we have the people who are really familiar with CEF and they know they can reach out for support, but there's a lot of schools that don't, or they don't know what's available, or there might be other barriers. Maybe there's new personnel and they're not aware that the foundation even exists and that we are here as a resource for Chesterfield Public Schools. So we love to hear from people. And even if we can't fund it, for example, got a request from Thomasdale High School recently for their second auditorium for new sound equipment. And that's on our list. Like we would love to contribute towards that, but the overall price tag is $25,000. So CEF, we can't fund that right now, but we can advocate. I passed it on to our school board member for that district, and I'm passing it on to the board of supervisors, and then together, we can come together to find the money for that project. But we wouldn't know about that if the, performing arts teacher hadn't reached out and asked. So sometimes it's just information like that, or saying, actually, like Spring Run, Mr. Hart says, we don't need book money for the book machine because Second and Charles made this big donation. So we're good there. But if you want to help us, staff appreciation is where we could really use some support this year.
So funding gaps would be a good thing to just be looking
Yes.
for. Okay.
Yes. Thank you for being concise with the 5 minutes that I just took to discuss it. But yeah, absolutely. That's huge for us.
Anybody have
Sometimes,
any?
sorry,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say sometimes it's short term, sometimes it's more long term. Like what can we be working on? Because something, okay, so CEF, we're a nonprofit. We raise everything that we're giving back to the school. So we don't have like a Bill Gates endowment that we're sitting on and spending the interest. Like we're writing grant applications to companies and foundations and then getting donations from individuals. And then from that, we're able to invest it into our schools. But there are some initiatives like maybe AI, for example, or some workforce development things that are more at a division level. And then the more information I can get from people, like, would this make a big impact? Is this something that your school needs? Is this, are your students interested in a robotics team? Then that can inform some of these grant applications as we're pursuing larger chunks of funding to share with our schools. That really helps us instead of making assumptions like, well, everybody wants a robotics team, right? Maybe not.
Right. Yeah. Any other questions anybody has? Laura or Gina, was there anything else you want to add that I didn't cover that you can think of?
Well, I see, Mr. Svensson, your hand is back up. Is that on purpose? You don't have to raise your hand. There's
For it.
Just trying to be formal, ladies. No, I just wanted to ask if the language that we would be composing some of these requests in, would you help us with that as well, or if we wanted to like figure out our own kind of initiatives and things like that? Are there constraints or limits to what we should come to you with?
No, right now, this is a pilot year for our ambassador program. This is information gathering. Really, it's really helpful for us to just be establishing more two-way conversation with all of our schools in Chesterfield. And yeah, so I mean, we have a funding request form that's on our website that we've introduced this past year so that people can send the one-off things. There's a couple different mechanisms that CEF has in place. We have our annual innovation grants, and that those grant applications open in like January, February, and it goes through the spring. We've just noticed only about half of the schools are submitting applications. So it's that other half I really want to reach and make sure that the staff is aware of these opportunities, because I'm sure there's staff at every school that have something that they would like to do if they could unlock a bit of funding for it. So I do want to see 100% participation for opportunities like that are really like big and visible. Then we also have these fall mini classroom grants. I just sent out an email to the principals. It's like the southern part of Chesterfield because we have a specific funder, the Cameron Foundation, that funds down in the Bermuda and Matoaka districts. It's just like they have really strict rules on their end, so we have to abide by their geographic limits. But those classroom grants, those go up to $500. And so far I've had 7 out of 12 eligible schools submit something. So again, that's like, okay, this communication is not fully penetrating. We need to be following up. And then throughout the year, if there's other things that people need, then that don't fall into one of those classroom grants or innovation grants, then we have this form. It's a really simple Google form. And then you just tell us like, what do you need? What do you need it for? What's the outcome going to be? Is there somewhere else that you could get this from? Because sustainability is also always kind of a question. Like, is this something the PTA could support, or is this something you could put into like your school's budget for next year, or like what's the story here?
Can I ask one more question, and then I promise I won't monopolize any more
That's
time?
fine. Yeah.
You mentioned that there are principals that are on this initiative as well.
Mhm.
And you mentioned some schools have already adopted these things. Do we have any access to know, like, so we're not doubling up? Like, I don't know if my school has asked, and I don't know if maybe my principal is part of this as well. Do you have that
Sure.
information you can share with us now or later?
Yeah, absolutely. We can have, well, we should, Sarah, we should circulate the full list of
Yeah.
ambassadors, since part of this is building that community across the county. And then also, yeah, if anything is in your school, I can let you know, like, oh, we've received these requests from your school. Which school are you? Did we go around and introduce? I don't think we have
Oh,
yet. If
No.
you guys want to go around
sorry.
and introduce yourselves real quick and tell me what school you're from, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm Calder Svensson. I'm from Etobicoke High, and I am an English team leader.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Sarah, you want to call roll?
Sure. All right. Jennifer, what school are you?
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm at Spring Run with Mr. Hart. You were just talking about us. And I this year stepped into an ESL position.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Awesome. Kristen.
Ah, okay, cool.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
And then I've got a Laura Boycourt.
You said it correctly. Nobody does. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm at Mosley Elementary, and like Jennifer, I'm an ESL teacher. So happy to be
Okay,
here.
awesome. Hey, very cool.
I have some ideas for ESL teachers that were given to me by an ESL teacher.
If you could share those, that'd be wonderful.
Yes. What I heard was color printers and paper for color printers for the non-Title I schools in particular.
Yes, unless you have a hookup at the color printer somewhere else, no, it's not happening. So yeah.
Gina, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Gina Bedford. I'm the development manager here at Just.
Oh, we lost you, Gina.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think Gina must be using my mic and speaker. She's sitting right there.
Oh,
We're
okay.
having technical difficulties in the office today. Sorry, Gina, do you want to say it again?
Sure, so now I'm going to echo. Let me. Well, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties here, everybody. I'm Gina Bedford. I'm the development manager here at CEF, and it is a pleasure to meet all of you.
Awesome, Gina. Thanks for joining us. I've got Hazel. You're next. What school are you at?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Hazel, and I'm at ECOF Elementary, and I teach second grade.
Awesome. Autumn. What school are you at?
She's at Reams Road, but we can't hear you.
Oh no. Well,
That's
it's being recorded, so I'll send it out. But you can ask them a question if you need to in the chat too.
Oh no, nuts. Okay, well, Autumn is, okay, do you teach kindergarten at Reams? Okay, great. Yeah, kindergarten. My little friend Jack Greenberg is in your class. Okay. Love him.
Awesome. And I've got Heidi.
Hi, I'm at Hopkins Elementary, and I'm our CIF site coordinator. And I apologize for being late. We had a small emergency here at school.
That always comes first. No worries.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay. And Amanda.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Amanda Smith, and I'm at Chalkley Elementary, and I'm the instructional designer. I also apologize. I was having technical difficulties. I couldn't hear anything on my computer, so I had to restart, and we all know how fun that is.
Always a fun time.
Yes.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. I really do appreciate it. We'll definitely have a lot of fun, and it's nice to connect with everybody. And if you need help with anything, feel free to shoot myself, Laura, or Gina an email, and I'll share everything with you guys. And then that way we can stay in touch if an emergency arises or you guys need help with anything. Gina, is there anything that I'm missing that you wanted to add, or Laura, before we?
Oh, I was going to say that, yeah, we have our Bravo Awards coming up on November 13th. And one fun thing about it is, we have corporate sponsors and they buy a sponsorship, but they're not actually going to come. So then we have their tickets available. So I'm adding you all to our list of people that we're going to send. Oh, hey, we've got available tickets. So mark your calendars. Thursday, November 13th. Should be fun. It's at a very pretty venue, and that's our one big fundraiser for the year. But you would be coming as our guests, And then you just get to have dinner with us and hear about the outstanding alumni of Chesterfield Public Schools that we're celebrating that evening.
Yes, it'll be a great night. Looking forward to having some extra special guests with us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're close. We're going to go ahead and close out a little early and let you guys go back to your day. And I'll shoot out an email later today with everything that we went over and everything. So if you guys ever have any questions, like I said, shoot us an email. And I'm so happy that you guys are being part of this pilot program and connecting with us. It'll be a great year. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I have one more thing to add, because I always have one more thing to add. I did ask Peyton Anderson, like, how do I give people a continuing education credit for this? Could we turn this into an educational project so that people get a credit? And he said, yes, write a paper. So that is something that I'm working on this fall, because I do think it'd be cool to acknowledge everybody's time in a professional development capacity, because you're really helping us create a program here.
Yeah, that's
So if you
awesome.
have any advice, I'll take it.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. And I look forward to meeting you guys in person, hopefully soon. And I'm going to get some swag out to you soon, very soon too, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.